Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Invincible. In the previous episode, we finished the game and we watched some additional endings. Now we are going back to one of the most crucial decisions, I believe. The one that I regretted later down the game.
The key is to get their brain.
Is the decision about Gorsky, whether you
Anatomically incorrect
give him the
and highly
oxygen or not.
overused, yes.
And this time, Gorsky got my oxygen.
Time to get out of here.
Not good.
So,
You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
So Gorsky got my oxygen, I got my tripper out through the caves. Now,
Do you have any specific
well, first we're gonna fetch this oxygen tank from the rover. But then there is another big decision. Another big decision in the game is whether you try to evacuate ASAP or
I don't know what your silence means.
Or whether you go and check out the Alliance base.
What?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
Now, remember what my hallucination of Crowther said?
Are you asking about?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank. So, how are you feeling?
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. He even participated in them.
How?
I had a long and
So
tiring
Crowther
conversation
said
with him.
that the old man says
Damn it!
what
The storm's getting worse.
fits.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone. There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
Not disappointment. Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Come on, the oxygen tank, it should be on the rover. Should be one of those. Ash. Okay, we need to have more of our trips, right?
Got it!
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, alliances. And better.
Yes. That's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
So, start the rover. Okay.
Ah, the engine started.
Then what are you
Yeah,
waiting
this
for?
texture is
Leave
fun.
this cursed place.
Okay, we're back on the move.
Are you driving?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. There are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation there. Crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. For whatever was on hand. It's quite a true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
A bit. Which bit was exaggerated?
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided. I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmet 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base.
I'd suggest you lie down.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
The storm's raging.
I'm going to sleep now.
Sleep is very important. I do not dare to change
Not
this
good.
decision.
Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Luna? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are... the next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yasna,
I'm here.
well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we... I do. Besides, nothing's...
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the... I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned.
I'm fine. Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but I didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check it's fit to land.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yasna?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorsky's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Yeah, not today. This is your big decision I was talking about, whether you go to the lander or not.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you've put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
Yeah. And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
So, we should be making right now to the Alliance base with our lander, safe and sound.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Won't they take me for one of their own? If I'm riding an Alliance rover, maybe they'd be more willing to talk when I return the lost vehicle to them.
That's a risky idea. If they think it's a trick, you'll only arouse more suspicion. Instead of asking questions, they'll start shooting. Anyway, you'd have to know their internal codes. If they see you but don't receive any signal, they'll immediately become suspicious.
Right. I'm just... Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Yeah, but there is nobody there, and we know that.
The base is in front.
Yasna, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
What the... How did you do that?
Yasna, I respected your decision not to come back. For while I disapprove of it as a commander, I agree with your conscience. But I won't allow you to kill yourself in foolish haste. I turn the rover's engine off remotely, and I'm not turning it on until you've concluded your reconnaissance. Understood?
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. It might have you within camera range.
Do I have a look at their base or not? Because you can see the force field and other stuff around. Conduct the reconnaissance. What do you think I'm doing right now?
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules. I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a waste of time.
Judging by your observation, this is a research camp, not a military one, which increases your chance of survival and decreases the likelihood of detecting the dragonfly. I don't know about you, but this is a valuable piece of information for me. We'll most likely lose contact soon, so let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor. What?
There's no one... I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Now, come on, don't get stuck on the rocks for me. Which one I can enter? I have to enter the furthest one, eh? Okay. I can enter the furthest one, it's fine with me.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorsky.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorsky's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorsky was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorsky had died because you waited too long...
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
And that is what I really wanted to see. That with our intervention, Gorsky is now alive. Now, there was a checkpoint, so I wrap up the game at the moment. But I am infinitely like, there are more endings to the game, obviously. And these endings right now are related to the fact that the rover is still available. So what we will do is we will have a look at those endings without a necessity to actually reach them, because you know we have the internet. That's how you probably watching me. Let's see. So there are a total of 11 endings, right? Let me quickly check
Zeg het met
which
Milka
ones are
pralines.
those. Okay, that was extremely loud. Let's see. Okay, that one we have seen. So number one, I will read you, but I will show you only the ones that are missing. Convince Rohytra to stand down and check on Fly's nest. We did that. Then I have another ad, because why not? Yasna launches the nukes and Flies retaliates. We did not watch this one. So let me see. How can I do this? Should be this one. Okay. And you can't see shit. I wonder why. Yeah, you should be able to see it now. So.
Even after everything you've learned, Doctor, after everything you've been through.
Because of it, we have to destroy the cloud.
Well, I still have significant concerns. But you're the one there, not me. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture.
Well, indeed, Novik. I knew Yasna would understand. Now give me a minute. I'm almost done. See these switches? The ones on the launch control unit?
Yeah, I see. Do I use them to launch the rockets?
Not yet. We use a button for that. The red one. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yasna!
Just one push, and the cloud will get what it deserves. Watch your eyes.
We had some meme installed, because why not? And we have
Zeg het
another.
met Milka pralines.
We have another ad.
Listen to the area of the flies. You can already see them melting. Take that, fucks.
Rohytra, they're flying this way.
What have you done?
Oh no, there is no change compared to the fact that Rohytra flies the nukes, right?
Astrogator, you must evacuate. Now. I'll join you later.
And now she starts to sing, yes. So, from here on out, we've seen that one. So, number 3. Yasna stops Rohytra by a syringe and waited for Invincible arrival, and we've seen that one. Rohytra then is hostile towards us. Number 4. Yasna convinced Rohytra and waited for Invincible arrival, and do not go check out the nest. We've seen that one. Yasna convinced Rohytra, leave journal to him and leave with lander. Now that's one where the lander is available to us, right?
And never come back. We have a lander.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. You on the other hand? I'm surprised you didn't evacuate already.
Well, I had to make sure you won't do something you'll deeply regret.
Huh. I'm done. More heads are armed. One more press of a button, and there'll be no turning back. I can't.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
Well, we have a lander. So you can get to the Dragonfly.
All of us?
Yes, your men are welcome on board.
I'm going back. And you, Rohytra? Are you flying with us?
You actually mean it? Damn. Thank you. But I can't leave just before my people arrive. I have to tell them about the cloud, necro-evolution, this whole mess.
But you...
I can handle it, Yasna. I'll take the stimulants and hold out until they arrive. Whatever it takes to stay awake. Maybe I can write it all down.
Wouldn't it be better if you took my diary? It contains everything I've learned.
Huh. As long as your commander doesn't mind.
Please take it, Comrade Rohytra. There are no more factions on this forsaken planet. We're all just people here.
Yeah, that's confusing. Like, where do you leave the journal?
Thank you. For this and for everything else.
I've prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Astrogator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is opened. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough. Okay, got it.
All those switches and none of them are labeled.
Hopper is on its way.
Good luck, Rohytra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Have a safe flight, Yasna. Your Commonwealth ain't all that bad.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Yes, we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
Wow, already?
It went smoothly. The landing pad is generous in proportion.
Like everything here. Hey, I can see Hopper. I can't believe I'm finally coming back to you.
I'm very happy to hear it, Yasna.
Me too, it's just... It was such a long and difficult mission.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
Never mind. I'm gonna strap myself in now.
Decisions, decisions, decisions.
Copy that. Hopper is taking off in 3, 2, 1.
Yasna convince, but leave with lander without journal.
I'm suspending all actions leading.
The Dragonfly.
Okay, let's see.
I have to tell. I can
So
handle
again,
it all
the
down.
same
Records help me keep my head and all this madness.
talk. Okay,
That's
here
comforting,
should be
I guess.
difference. Then you should talk about the
Navik, how do you
dome,
know
right?
about our
All right.
Yeah. So you just open, you go up, and you watch an ad. Because why not, right? You're on YouTube. You probably will watch an ad watching me watching ads.
Yes. Wow, already?
It went smoothly. The landing pad.
I can't believe I'm finally coming. It was such a long and...
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
There's nothing. I'm gonna buckle up now.
Trying to understand what
Ready.
difference does this choice
Copy that.
make.
Hopper is taking off in 3, 2, 1.
It seems to me that like making a choice about the journal and the jar is something that will only be reflected on your consciousness. You do not see the results of these actions. And this is it. Yasna failed, leave with the lander before he nuked.
Sorry.
Sure you won't
Okay.
cloud yourself and the entire planet if you want. Just let me fly away first. Can you at least do that for me?
Yes, I'll wait.
So basically the ending comes down to two big
But it's
decisions.
still a matter of access to the landing pad on the
First,
bow.
whether you have the lander, right?
You know about our landing pad.
Well, you know what they say?
Second,
Keep your friends
whether
close and
you
your enemies
attack
closer.
in the cloud or not.
Astrator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
Because having the
The
lander
field
allows you
automatically
to
deactivates when the dome is
evacuate,
open. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right, sounds simple enough.
and attacking the cloud well
Okay, got
determines
it.
whether you live or die.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay, I can still make it in time.
Do you think Rohytra will start firing without warning, do you?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
I think I'd leave the
Never mind.
jar.
I'm gonna strap myself in now.
I'd leave the jar on the planet. Let me be perfectly clear. Because
Ready. I made it.
Copy that. I'm
I
starting
just
the
believe
engines.
it's too
3,
dangerous and I'm not
2,
sure what's the
1.
benefit of having this thing. So... will you see some nuclear explosions in the illuminator?
Oh no, Rohytra started the attack.
Shit. Radiation's rising rapidly. EM field 2. We might get cut off. I repeat, we might get cut off.
We can leave
Yasna
this place
failed to
and never
track
come
him
back.
and leave
We
with
have
lander. Okay,
Will you?
so then you do this.
Most likely along with the both of you. And, land.
Believe I'm finally gonna leave this place.
That's pretty hard on Rohytra because he will forget everything, right? So if he come to his senses before you leave, ooh, that's gonna be a very precarious situation.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
I can see Hopper. I can't believe I'm finally coming back to you.
I'm very happy to hear it, Yasna.
Me too, it's just... it was such a long and difficult mission.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
never mind. I'm gonna strap myself in now. Ready.
Copy that. Hopper is taking off.
I mean, you should have several hours, right?
1.
Okay. Yeah, so that's basically it. Okay, got it.
Well,
Launch nuke, Yasna leave with lander before the others come.
see these.
So, but how
your eyes.
can you watch
Seven
an
with
ad? How
milk
can you not
pralines.
watch an ad, right? It's the same ad, by the way.
No one and
Okay, go get the others. I'll take care of this. Okay, got it.
Okay, now this option is more
Everything's ready,
interesting
Astrator.
because you are not just blindly dying,
Always on
you
its way.
refuse,
Head upstairs, Doctor.
you try to fight for
What
your
about the
survival.
others?
We'll wait for them in the lander.
I hope they make it in time.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Yes, we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
Just a few more steps.
Yasna, you have to...
No, I know what you're gonna say. Just one more minute.
And again.
I can't leave them.
It's too late for them. Don't you understand?
So yeah, you wait a little bit and
Ready. I made it.
Copy that. I'm starting the engines. 3, 2, 1.
then you abandon them. And another choice, you try to wait for a Rohytra, right? So there are your nukes, then you open the dome, then you go here, then you keep on waiting, right? But the cloud reaches you and you die. And there is another one. Rohytra launched a nuke and nowhere to run. Yes, it's the one that I already encountered. Doesn't matter who exactly launches the nuke. I will save you from the ad right now because we've seen that ending. So you launch the nuke, but you don't have the lander. So yeah. So I suggest this is where we finished Invincible. We've seen the endings. We've redeemed our decision and we saved Gorsky. I am pretty satisfied with the ending that I got originally. So when my first attempt, I managed to convince Rohytra to not attack, and we just waited there patiently, waiting for the Invincible. Hopefully, we all got rescued, and yeah, life was good. That's an expectation. Now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. And if that's the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.